Hello everyone, and we're back with another video. Today we're going to be looking at Space Hulk Deathwing because the developers have released a new beta patch, which is beta patch 5, and in this beta patch they added a new kind of game mode to the missions that are already live on the server. I'll briefly go over it, reading straight off from what they posted on Steam. They put, after the last update focused on technical fixes and performance improvements, we are now focused on improving gameplay and content based on your feedback since launch. Replay value and multiplayer long-term progression are our main priorities. Update 5 features a new game mode called Special Missions, played in existing maps. Players must successfully achieve different objectives randomly chosen. The new game mode is available on SM Chapter 1 in the multiplayer lobby menu. It will be available on other maps later. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to try and show off that feature in the Chapter 1, and we can then discuss it and some thoughts actually on the direction of the game and what it's taken after we've tried to achieve these objectives. So let's jump in and let's get started. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll try and quickly speak through this because I have spawned in now. I am on my own, so I could die at any second. So if you guys remember, this is the first map. This is Chapter 1, of course. And if you remember, we used to breach in this room here, the chamber room here, but instead we've come through the ventilation system instead. So this is the new spawn point now on this new mission, and we have some different objectives. It looks like we have to destroy something. It doesn't really say, but these are the objectives here. So we have to go to the chamber room, we have to go down here, and we have to go down here to destroy stuff. Of course I'm on my own, so I probably won't be able to complete it on my own because not a lot of people are playing this game at the moment. Certainly not a lot of people are playing the beta patch because I don't think there's a lot of interest around the game at the moment because of some of the direction it's took with the actual multiplayer, which I want to speak about in a bit. But you get the idea that it's basically the same missions it's the same map but with a different mission type. You just have to complete different objectives. So what I'll do now, I'll try and make my way to the first objective, which is down here, and try and destroy it, and then we'll go back to the menu. And I just want to talk about the actual game itself and the direction it's taken and what I hope which is actually best for the game and what I would like to actually see in the game. So let's jump in, and hopefully we will survive heading down here and purging. There's one thing that Deathwing does fantastic, in my opinion. One thing which it cannot be said against it, in that the map design, the feeling, you actually feel, for me personally, in a 40k game, it's just everything around. I just look at everything and I think, wow, yep, that's 40k. Yep, that's 40k. Look, just little purity seals here. I've done videos about this before, but it's just the whole map design is perfect. There's just some small areas which let it really down, which could be improved on in a couple of patches, and I think they would get a boost of players back. And when you play this game on your own, it is very it is very scary because I don't know. Well, I've got no one to cover my back. My weapon jammed. Better repair myself. Like I said, I don't think I'll be able to do this on my own. So it's definitely a team-focused game. Our brother there fallen. Hopefully we recovered his gene seed so he fights on another day. Right, just down here, we are 50 meters away from this first objective that we have to destroy. It's going to be Sod's Law that I'll probably die right next to the objective, so I won't be able to complete the first one. We got a turret here which is friendly, so there's no need to hack that and make it not friendly. Take all these guys down as fast as I can. Always close the door behind you. On here we go. So it looks like we have to destroy these generators. Now I don't know if you... Oh. And the It is quite scary when you play this game on your own. Right, that's dead. Let's see if I can... How do I destroy it? Do they shoot it? Well, okay, where are you coming from? Oh, there you are, Mr. Invisible. There you go. Just have to hit it a number of times and destroy it, and it is destroyed. That is an awesome looking bookshelf, by the way. That is a very nice looking bookshelf. So, there you go. You get the general idea of the new kind of game mode, you know, different objectives and stuff in the actual game. And actually, I don't think we've actually destroyed it because it's still... Oh, there we go. Now it's fully destroyed. Holy Emperor, save me. Vile Xenos! There we go. So that is dead. The objective is destroyed, as you can see. Yep, that is basically it as far as I am aware. I'll probably have to come in with a proper full group and try and do this, but it's hard getting people to actually play the game, which obviously I want to speak about now and discuss with you guys and hopefully get some opinions in the comments. So let's go back and let's actually discuss some of the things I want to speak about. Okay, what I'll do, I'll actually leave the footage on in the background. It's better than staring at the main menu while I speak my mind about the direction of the game and stuff. So all in all, this update, I think it's welcome. You know, any new content for any new Warhammer game for me is always going to be welcome, but I feel they're still missing the main point of the complaints, which everyone is saying is that in the multiplayer you don't feel attached to the character you're playing. I can basically select an option called Codex Rules where I unlock all the gear and stuff like that and just play through, and it's, you know, it's not really exciting. I want this game with the multiplayer aspect to be more like Vermintide, where there's a loot system in game where you can upgrade loot. You know, you can find cool stuff, and you know, when through the loot boxes and all that kind of stuff. This with the whole multiplayer seems very, very flat to me. I would love some kind of customization where I can actually pick a chapter in game. I know it's called Space Hulk Deathwing, and I know a lot of people say, yeah, but it's the Deathwing. But I would love to be able to play as an Ultramarine Terminator, a Space Wolf Terminator, an Imperial Fist Terminator, a Salamander Terminator. You know, the Flamer's in game now. Why not? Give me my Salamander Flamer. So I think they've got a whole bunch of options at their disposal. I don't know really if the license will allow it, because obviously it does come down to the license what GW will allow, but I feel like if they clear that up a bit, I feel a lot of people will get off their case and stuff like that, because I know there's a lot of complaining on the forums, and rightly so, because people really don't know what's going on. I know they've had a performance patch, which was before this beta patch, which for me it made the game a lot better, but for other people it still hasn't improved them. I was reading some of the comments on this this patch announcement, and people are saying the game is still laggy for them. They've got low FPS. The game just doesn't run optional. So, you know, a lot of people are just refunding the game when they come to buy it straight away, because the game is just not performing well on their systems. I know this game looks beautiful, and it will take, you know, a lot of hardware to run it on full, and I know people should look at their specs and limit themselves to if this game's going to run on full and stuff like that. Obviously, my computer's nice, got a nice spec at the moment, so I can actually run this game no problems at all. But for others, they have like average to systems, and they're still getting a huge bunch of performance issues. So I really do feel for them chaps who are still in that corner and getting low frame rates. Back to the whole mission, this new mission thing, which has just been announced today. Like I said before, it's welcome for me. The only thing that I would actually prefer is that we actually get new maps. I feel like these maps are a bit stagnant now. I've played them so many times. I know all the little nooks and crannies. I know all the little areas. I know where all the NID stuff spawns, like all the where all the NPCs come from and stuff like that. Obviously, this game mode does change around a bit, but with a week playing it, you'll probably know where it all comes from and stuff like that, which again gets a little bit boring after a while. As a whole, speaking about the mission aspect of the game, like bringing new missions, this is where I think they can excel. It is called Space Hulk Deathwing. Now let's speak about the word Space Hulk. Space Hulk is basically just a mismatch of ships that's all clumped together through space and forms a huge asteroid type of metal just hurling through space. Now let's have some Orc ships. Let's have some, you know, Xenos, Eldar ships and stuff like that. I would love to go through like an Eldar kind of ship that's been, you know, crumpled into a Space Hulk and stuff like that. Why are we still limited to, you know, the Imperium type of ships? Please give us some Xenos stuff, you know. And I know I'm a huge Imperium fanboy, but I would love to see, you know, the inner workings of an Eldar ship. I think that would be absolutely amazing. That is something that which I would really like to see in this game. And another thing I want to talk about, which I get asked almost every day with when I put videos out with this game, is when is it coming to consoles? When is it coming to consoles? Is this game coming to consoles yet? Has anyone gotten a release date for consoles? Now they did say, if I remember right, it was the start of this year it was supposed to come out on consoles. Now in the patch notes here, it actually says this new update is the first glimpse of a major content addition coming later this year with the release of Space Hulk Deathwing on consoles. So they have now basically said the Space Hulk Deathwing will be coming on consoles this year. So it's going to be this year. So if you set your date for the 31st of December, let's say it comes out the 31st of December this year, that's basically your release date now. Anything before that is a bonus. So that is what I'm going to take it as. 31st of December is the release date of Space Hulk Deathwing on consoles. Now hopefully that'll make you console people happy, and you'll stop asking me like I know developers to get it pushed out on consoles faster. So that is there for you chaps. Hopefully it will actually be optimized by them for consoles, because at the moment on PC, like I was just saying before, it's not very optimized for some people. So hopefully by the time it does reach consoles, it will be more optimized for you chaps. That means it will be more optimized for the guys on PC. So final verdict, I'm pleased to be getting new content. You know, it's not the content which I would prioritize at the moment. You know, like I said before, I would love chapter skins, I would love new maps and stuff like that, but at least the game is getting content. At least it's not dead in the water, adrift at sea, left to die. So hopefully they'll be working on it, they'll be looking at the game, hopefully they'll see this video. Developers, please take some of the concerns in the comments, what people are posting. Go and read some of the comments. I'm sure you'll get some nice feedback from the people. You know, let's not try and rage and call people names and stuff like that, because that's never a good way to go about with feedback. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to come and test this patch out now, which I hope more of you do, because like I said, I was on my own playing this. I would love to actually play this with actually a group of people and do it in a full squad. Please, all you need to do is go to your Steam library, right click on Space Hulk Deathwing, then go to Properties, then select betas. Sorry, so no, if you go to Properties, then go to beta, then select next patch, and it will download this patch, and then all you have to do is load the game, and then you've got the beta patch. It's as easy as that. That's it for me. If you guys have got any feedback at all, please post it in the comment section. I would love to know what you chaps are thinking about this game. If you're still playing it, or why you're not playing it anymore. You know, do you like it or do you hate it and stuff like that. Any kind of feedback, please post it in the comments. I would love to read it, and I'll try and respond to all of them if I can. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've give you some information more about the game, and I shall see you all very soon. Thank you, brothers, and have a great week. See you all soon. Bye bye.